These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
I'm Faye Fredericks with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. Developing out of Tempe, police investigating a double shooting that started on the freeway. The suspect then reportedly ran into a nearby resort. This happened near I-10 and Broadway. We're working to learn more about the two people who were shot. We'll bring you the very latest tonight at 10. A shooting investigation after car windows are shot out in Phoenix. This happened overnight near 21st Avenue in Van Buren. Police say one man was shot. He is expected to survive. Officers also found shattered windows at a used car lot and a pickup truck riddled with bullets. Investigators not yet releasing any suspect information or what may have led to all the gunfire. Doomsday mom Lori Vallow Daybell back in court. Pretrial hearing focused on the witness list and the questionnaire used to screen jurors. Jury selection is set for the end of the month. In less than 24 hours, the first death penalty execution here in Arizona since 2022. Aaron Gunches will be executed at the Florence prison tomorrow for the 2002 murder of Ted Price. His sentence was delayed because of a review of death penalty protocols. ABC15 will be there bringing you team coverage. One family going through just a harrowing experience last week after their box truck home flooded. These are just some of the pictures sent to us by Brandon Reich, who tells us his wife and 2-year-old were trapped inside last Thursday after it started to flood at the Oak Flat campground. That's off Highway 60 east of the valley. Brandon, who'd flown to Tennessee for work, tells us friends waded through the cold, waist-deep water to carry his family out. He adds there are no warning signs about flooding and hopes that can change.
People should be made aware of that hazard. We had no idea. It would have been very simple for us to park in a slightly different spot.
Now, we reached out to Forest Service officials to ask what flood warnings, if any, they have posted. We'll let you know when we hear back. Doomsday mom Lori Vallow Daybell back in court for a pretrial hearing concerning the witness list and the questions the prosecution and defense will pose to potential jurors. Daybell's trial in connection to the murder of her ex-husband is set to begin next month. Tracking the first 100 days of the second Trump administration, growing outrage in the Navajo community over the code talkers. They're American service members who used their native language to create an unbreakable code that helped win World War II. But now, articles about the Navajo code talkers have been removed from some military websites. Banner at the top of the Defense Department's website shows some content that involves the code talkers has been revised or removed to align with the president's executive orders eliminating diversity, equity, and inclusion. We spoke to a historian whose father was also one of the original 29 Navajo code talkers about the changes.
When I went to bed last night, I cried. I reached out to my dad, who's been passed for, since 1998, and just thought, what would he think? How would he respond to this? It's just so incredibly unconscionable that this is happening right now in our country.
The Defense Department tells ABC15 they're working to restore the removed content about the Navajo code talkers, saying it had been removed during the auto removal process. Code talker controversy, just the latest case of the president's anti-DEI push temporarily erasing content involving some American heroes, from the Tuskegee Airmen to the first female pilots in the Air Force.
Well, just as we cool things down, we start to warm things back up. Your most accurate forecast of meteorologist Ashley DiMartino, and we've got high pressure building as we head into the rest of the week. We'll see some weather makers, but they're going to stay a little bit too far to the north. So we really just deal with those winds picking up again as we head into our Thursday and into our Friday, and temperatures climbing each and every day heading into the weekend. So as we head into tomorrow, we're going to see 70 for Queen Creek, 72 for Mesa, 74 for Peoria, and 72 for Buckeye. We'll have a high of 71 for Bullhead City, 44 for Flagstaff, 56 for Prescott, 64 for Globe, and 47 for Shiloh. The extended forecast, we're back in the 80s for the first day of spring on Thursday with some partly cloudy skies out there. Temperatures, as I mentioned, are going to be climbing each and every day. We are up to 88 degrees on Sunday, 90s returning on Monday, and possibly challenging the record with a high of 95 by next Tuesday.